Is NLE Choppa the best up-and-coming rap artist this new generation has to offer? I think so personally. But before we talk about the successful and influential 20-year-old Bryson Potts, let's plug my channel for a second. I think it's deserved. As you can see, I'm a smaller YouTuber who puts out high-quality 4K content. Any subscription and positive reviews overall will benefit my channel and aid me in my goal of becoming a full-time YouTuber, so I can keep on producing high-quality content more frequently. Furthermore, you'll come to find that most content I produce is video game content actually. I typically have the video game playing in the background just like this and talk over it. If this chill, relaxed vibe is for you, consider subscribing. Anyway, that's all I wanted to plug, so back to the video. So is NLE Choppa, aka Bryson Potts, the best up-and-coming rap artist of this new generation of rap? That's what today's video is about, but before we tackle the question headstrong, it's important to understand what kind of rap artist NLE is exactly. Also know that I've been following NLE even before his blow up in the days of Shadow Flow and his car freestyles. He's one of the few rap artists I've witnessed glow up fully, and to say I'm impressed with his work and his legacy thus far is a huge understatement. So, NLE Choppa, if you're watching, man, you have inspired me a lot. Keep on doing what you're doing. You're doing amazing work. 20 years old, you're making a lot of accomplishments. Keep on going because you're an amazing person. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. What kind of rap artist is NLE Choppa? For those who are unaware, Bryson is a multi-talented Memphis rap artist who gathers inspiration from every aspect of his life. It's not uncommon to see him on a hard New York drill beat or a reggae bop. That's just the way he is. It's also important to understand that NLE is more than just a bar and flows. This is the leading argument I actually see people bring up when they say they don't like NLE's music. He's more than just shout a flow, and it shows. For a man of his age, his influence, his popularity, he's playing all his cards correctly, and that's something to celebrate. For as much as he is a drill rapper, he's also humble and blessed, and he's an influencer who is allocating all of his resources correctly and extremely well, especially given his age. I said that a lot, but you know, he's young, 20 years old for what he's doing is an amazing accomplishment. Additionally, he has humble and invigorating fan interactions. He is suited with plenty of guards to protect him, and it's not like he has any relevant ops, at least that I can think of. If he does, he obviously put them out because he's still doing everything that he's doing without a worry or care in the world, so good for him. But yeah, it's obvious he's also playing his cards with music extremely well, with his promotions and then also with his features. He's netted himself songs across the board with mainstream artists of all types and genres, whether it be King Von, Polo G, Rick Ross, Kodak Black, 50 Cent, or even Wayne himself. And nearly every song he's on, he masters his craft and tackles beats headstrong with impeccable lyricism and amazing vigor. Even if you don't listen to NLE Choppa often, listen to any of these songs on the screen and I guarantee you'll have different opinions on the young artist. Now, let's be honest. Every artist has those songs that, they're just not for you. For example, Juice, my favorite rap artist of all time, has the song Syphilis. This song is atrocious. Atrocious. I can't even formulate a sentence after hearing this song. Yeah, well, we're not going to talk about it anymore. But to say NLE is exempt from this is just incorrect. I'm looking at you, so let me out. But to be honest, NLE has a varied catalog of music where at least one of them will catch your attention. There's a multitude of bangers under his name, and he still has a long way to go. And those that don't hit, they just don't hit. But the fact of the matter is that NLE Choppa always is 100% for 100% for his energy and enthusiasm whenever he raps. Maybe it's his youth or his influence or charisma, but NLE always packs heat in every single one of his bars. One of the few artists that I can say I'm genuinely surprised every time I hear them rap. Okay, but all this talk about lyricism and beats has me wanting to talk about an even more important topic with rap, and that's subject matter. Subject matter is one of the most important things to pay attention to when listening to any artist. It easily defines what the artist is known for, what their legacy is, how their audience views them, and what the audience remembers them for. For example, let's use Juice WRLD and talk about his music. As one of the best freestyle rap artists to exist, there's no doubt that he may repeat himself from time to time. Everyone does it, right? To summarize the topics of his music though, I'd have to say he mostly talks about money, fame, drugs, and depression. It's tragic the world we live in that we had to lose him so soon. But these topics I mentioned before are all relative to how he was living before and, just how his life was. That's how it was. That's a fact that we can't change. He was surrounded by all of these things. To prove it, I even randomized some of his music and broke down where and when he talks about them. So let's get into it. Lean with me. Not even 30 seconds in, we see him talk about both drugs and depression in the form of anxiety. Whether or not you choose to believe he also talks about fame and money in the rest of the song is up to you. Come and go. 1 minute and 47 seconds in is when he first talks about drug usage. This is actually one of his more upbeat songs though, where he actually doesn't talk a whole lot about anything depressing. But there are some depressing takeaways if you think about it hard enough. Roses. Starting from 55 seconds, he talks about drugs, money, and love. It's pretty blatant. Anyway, all this being said, what can I define NLE's subject matter for? And what will he be known for? At least for now. To me, I can really only summarize his music as self-reform and hood life. There are also sprinkles of sex/love life, so we'll consider that in too. Same thing as Juice WRLD, let's get it. Famous Hoes. 35 seconds in, he talks about his love life and overall gang life. 23. First bar is about him nutting on a bad bitch, Lamau. What else can I say? Also, I just said Lamau out loud. I probably shouldn't have done that. A few seconds later, he's also talking about wielding a Glock and spraying it. Brr, brr. Unapologetic. Pretty much, he states everything within 30 seconds. I was taught to drop an op before I drop a diss, and brand new bitch with brand new tits, her ass fatter than a Jiffy mix. All of these points and more, I hope you all fully understand that NLE is a bountiful artist who is taking the world by storm. At the time of making this, he's currently ranked 213 on Spotify. Let's get him up, guys. He deserves it. With every release, he's upping the score, elevating his status, and once he enters the more mainstream scene, he'll be unstoppable, I swear. So guys, if you did like this video, as always, consider leaving a like, commenting, and subscribing. Any support is amazing, especially for a smaller content creator like me. If you're interested in more content like this, put what artist I should talk about and cover next in the comments below. And to NLE himself, again, if you are viewing this, it's been a huge pleasure listening to all your music and making a video on you. I want you to know though, that your come up story is one of the most inspiring things to look at. That's just a fact. You're playing all your cards correctly as well, and extremely well, and playing the influencer/media game correctly with every step. Keep up the great work because I know you have a lot in store for the future of rap. Also, if I could request anything, shoot, I want to hear NLE/Future. That shit will be fire, bro. But anyway, That's the end of this video. I'll see you guys later. Peace.